Hey everybody, welcome to Let's Eat with Russ. Today I'm going to show you how to make a super simple, easy, 2-ingredient ice cream. So I got 2 cups of heavy whipping cream here, and it's ideal to put your bowl into the freezer first. I didn't have room in my freezer, so I just put it in the fridge, but still better than just room temperature. It just helps everything stay cold while you make it and all of that. And then we're basically just going to start whipping that. So that's how see how stiff our peaks are here. We're looking for soft peaks at this stage. Yeah, that's about good enough. So from here, what you actually want it, and by the way, you just use a can of sweetened condensed milk. And those are basically your 2 ingredients, although you probably do want to add a 3rd ingredient because you want to add some vanilla, because the vanilla helps it a little bit from getting too hard in the freezer, so it's a little bit easier to scoop. The alcohol content of the vanilla helps to make it a little harder to freeze solid on you. And if it does freeze solid on you, you can, where's my other bowl? You can just set it on the counter for 15 minutes or so, and it'll soften up, and then you'll be able to scoop it a little bit better. So at this stage, what we want to do ideally is it's not that scientific, you don't have to measure it per se, but just scoop out a portion of the whipped cream and then add your can of condensed milk. And by the way, you want to put the condensed milk in the fridge, which is why it's running so slow, for at least 4 hours. It's better if it's cold. So I should have opened it with the full lid off instead of just punching a hole. It's going to take forever to get out of here. In fact, maybe I just will. Plus that way I can use a spatula on it. So yeah, if you just add the sweetened condensed milk directly to that mix, it doesn't blend in as well. So it's better to add it to a little bit of the whipped cream and then add that back in. So, boy, out of the fridge, it's a lot thicker than I'm used to. Yeah, that should be good enough. So then we'll just combine these. And then we can just fold this into this mix. And then we're basically already there, but like I said, I still want to add the vanilla. And you can add variants to this. Usually I add like peanut butter or something, or you can add, chocolate syrup or whatever to make it chocolate. There's a million add-ins and variations. You can add fresh fruit or even a fruit extract. I haven't tried it yet, but I really want to try adding some lemon extract and see how lemon ice cream comes out. So now we're looking for what they call stiff peaks. So let's see how we're looking here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So in this case, for me, as a mix-in, I've not done this before, but about 1 cup of crushed Oreos, going for a cookies and cream action here. Well, probably should have used a bigger bowl, but made it work. So that's basically, oh, actually, I forgot the vanilla that I spoke of. So it calls for a teaspoon. I'm actually going to put in 2 teaspoons, again, to hopefully keep it from freezing solid. Sometimes when you take it out of the freezer, it's a little hard to scoop. And then, like I said, you got to leave it on the kitchen counter for 10-20 minutes until it softens up a little bit. So I'm going to actually do 2 teaspoons to see if that keeps it a little bit softer. Let me just incorporate that really quick. And that's basically it. It's that simple. And I actually have it just a plastic container that I also was, sorry for that noise, keeping in the freezer. So I'll just fill this guy up, throw the lid on. And once you make it to this stage, ideally you probably want it in the freezer for a good 2 hours to get it to sort of frozen ice cream state. But it's basically just that simple. So when I take it out of the freezer, I'll add one more segment to this video just to kind of show you how it comes out. But it's that easy, and like I said, you can do whatever mix-ins you want. You can put in, you know, nuts or peanut butter or chocolate or fresh fruit or fruit extract, just about anything you want to flavor it however you like. So anyway, I'm going to pop this in the freezer here, and I'll make another segment to this video after it's frozen. Alright, so let's take a look at our ice cream. Turns out the 2 to 3 hours in the freezer wasn't long enough, probably because of the extra vanilla I added to keep it softer, so it took longer to freeze. So I ended up just going to bed and I let it freeze overnight. So this should be as firm as it'll ever get, worst case scenario, and that is pretty spoonable right there. So the extra teaspoon of vanilla seemed to have made a pretty big difference from when I used to use only 1. It would be really hard and difficult to get a spoon in, but this is pretty easy to get a spoon in. So anyway, there you go. Cookies and cream ice cream. Like I said, you can put anything you want into the mix. The basic 2 ingredients, but the vanilla helps a lot with it being spoonable, and flavor it with anything you want. Enjoy. Please like and subscribe. Thanks.